Hello, chat. How's it going? I don't know why it's playing a bunch of really crazy, like, Viking music, but I guess that's the new opening for Finland. How's everybody doing? But I guess it has to reload textures. Interesting. We did have a major update component today. They fixed a couple of bugs. Some of them were ones that I encountered literally last stream. So hopefully some of this is going to go a little bit better. Hey, thank you for the resub, bud. How's it going for you today? I will just real quick. You guys will be right back so I can log into my account. Just I need to do anything administratively. Okay. So as you guys can see, we made quite a bit of progress on the base yesterday. But one of the chief things that we want to do, we want to get started crafting some good armor. Unfortunately, really do that at the moment. Part of the reason why is going to be that we require help. So our major goal for today is going to be grabbing some recipes as well as potentially finding basically some higher tier armor. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but we're gonna find a way. Where is my plant-based hammer? Do all that. I need thick hide. Here. Let you run. You and you. Again, I don't know where some of this came from, but I just seemingly have. Oh right, I do need to put silver in the grinder. The grinder's downstairs. Already getting ADHD distracted. They apparently reduced the weight of sorcerer's reagents when there's a max stack. And you guys can see this used to be like at the top of my list, the heaviest thing in my inventory. It's moved all the way down here, which definitely painful. Trying to literally 1 silver, so bar in there, boom, 60. Out. Place this here some. It actually. Oh, I'm gonna go in the water. Hello, everybody. How's it going? And I hope everybody's doing solid. Continuing our Conan playthrough. I know I had talked about maybe playing some other things. Still on the agenda to do. We potentially have 2 more stream days this week. We'll see about that. Some stuff's going down, so I'm not sure how all of that will work. But, like I said, the Friday stream is basically a 50-50. Hope everybody had a good Tuesday. You in here. I'm gonna let him craft any as it possibly can. Because some of this kind of just has to happen. I don't really have a place to put my gold and silver, but I guess we'll put it on the puffball mushrooms. We're gonna put that here. Also just gonna put the worker bees because I want them in my inventory. Stone consolidant. Go on the furnace. Start it up. Gotta make a couple more bricks. So more of the dyes and blood. 2 Stygian carpets. Apparently rather heavy. Actually looks wet in the rain. That's terrifying. Does it make sense though? Steel sickle we can, well, so a lot of this is just cleanup from being out. I'm trying to get as much out of my inventory as I really can. Anything that might impact the weight negatively. Some stuff. I love that dismantling items, you basically get the full thing back no matter what the durability of the item was. Stuff shouldn't be rating, which is nice. However, good press. Stuff you in there, give me some oil. We're gonna need lots of oil for the plans I have. Lotus in there. We should be, oh god, just about good now. Summon. So we are going clubbing. I guess tell Delenzia to follow me. Tell my first berserker to follow me. Need to stock them up. Cool, if I can. That fiber there. Yeah. There's times where I'm not sure how to get this actually something. So I think I'll have to hit fire a swift back there. Yeah, my base is not exactly the most economic. Nothing like a fire spit at your bed. Boiled gruel is utterly worth it. But you have thoughts. Where is my drying? I've gotten so good at fitting everything together that I can't find the smaller items that I need. So dry wood can obviously be used for things like insulated wood, but otherwise it is utterly useless. Bob brought up this good point. It's actually really good as a... So, use it. Touch that. Huh? Field? Field. There is my item box. I'll throw that in there, just fire. Apparently I have some bark and branches. Bark on here. Branches. Oh. As in... for whatever reason that I have. Here. Don't need advanced armor repair kits. Just gonna throw that out. Early evening. Gonna fill up my water skin. And we're off. Gonna go grab my horse. Bahonk. Who's apparently full of crap himself. I hate that sometimes, how this works. I'm now for comfort. Although admittedly, he has some good stuff. I will throw the alchemical base. Yes. Oh. This is sort of what happens with this game. You have to micromanage it, so you naturally encounter scenarios where it micromanages you. Hello, Kimba. Conan's updating? Yep. Okay, Lotus. Oh, actually. Either of these expire. Go. I guess this goes downstairs. D-box. There's no space in. Okay. Now, I will throw these in my bar just so I have something. Grab my horse. Like I said, our goal is going to be twofold. Going to try to find, again, better recipes, which there's 2 places I need to visit, arguably, technically. I could essentially make myself a really, really good item right now. Gonna check Primera Mart here. This is again Supermaru. This is one of the biggest brawl camps in the game. Checking for named armor. That's the big deal. Obviously, if we see something else that's good, we can drag it back to base. Hello, Hitachi. How's it going? Make sure that she's still good, because that poison's gonna stick on her. But hopefully not enough to kill. A little tired, but expect to pass out soon, but here for as long as I can. It's all good, King. Appreciate the support. Okay. Why is it always the...
In the name of Set, identify!
this because I dared want to kill a male dancer. Yeah. This is why male dancers deserve class. The female dancer is only a tier 1. Take her clothes. The rest of these guys aren't even crafters, so letting them be unconscious is fine. Yeah, what we got? Dancer 3, Dancer 3, Dancer 3, wow. Oh, really good.
Yeah. Halt in the name of Set.
Okay, I died. This is known to happen. Oh man. It does not like dying and sending you back to another continent. I'm gonna have to think about that next time. I think we'll spawn at our bedroll. Oh, it didn't. It actually did spawn me at my bedroll. And oh man, I look worse for wear due to all the corruption. I'll let the sickness be purged. It is funny though, because they basically did the one move they needed to go. Oh, that's a sandstorm. If... Oh, maybe not. Look at this skybox. Beautiful. My horse.
What can I get you? May Set guide your steps.
Die! I will cut your heart out. Take death!
Outsider.
Yeah, this is rare to find 3 dancer 3s like this. That's why I'm taking it. Gonna run all 3 of these back to base, convert them real fast. Your thing. Thank you. Yeah, it does feel like the load times are dramatically improved otherwise. See some grueling issues. I need some seeds and I need some plant fiber. Could be enough. Of course, I only get bees. Seeds and plant fiber acquired. It's funny, it's just like we blew into town, knocked a bunch of people unconscious. That one guard's just sitting there. And we're just coming in, kidnapping people, and running out. I still have no idea where my horse is. I'm not sure if I should be concerned or okay with this. Yep. Her back. Should have left. There it is. Here. And this is why I call it Super Mario Mart, because this is where we go for our one-stop shop for everything. I really do like the lighting changes that they've done in the game. Yeah. I certainly don't like that the third dancer has disappeared. That makes me annoyed, because it means that the server is acting somewhat like, whatchamacallit. It means the server is acting somewhat like single player. Look at how fast it melts away with 2 Dancer 3s. A lot nicer. Doesn't look like they fell off the cliff or anything. Yeah, they just legitimately disappeared. That's so unfortunate. I was really hoping that would not be the case, but it is what it is. Hello, Robo. How's it going? Ooh, it is right now. Bells are not allowed. Go. Goes down in a hurry. My horse. Jay says Nay is somewhere. Ah, there he is. Parked at Guild Watering. care what these guys have. Our goal is basically just to kill them to get them to cycle. We're also going to make a quick stop into here. And you might be wondering why. If you guys were paying attention to the last stream, I came into this dungeon as well. This is the wine cellar. I literally come in here and fight Seth the Drunk, and by fight, I mean I kick him over and I let the minions do it. You can see Seth dies. He doesn't have the item we're looking for. The item we're looking for is actually this Seth's Truncheon. It is the best truncheon in the game. A pseudo-legendary, I guess you could say. It's not a legendary at all, really, but it's just a slightly better than the best truncheon in the game, which is the Steel Truncheon. Okay. That done, we are hunting an armor. Now, there's a couple places that an armor can spawn, but we may as well run the loot just to see if there's anybody else that's named that we are interested in. There. Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna let them do their thing. Alright. These back of my bar. So most of the reasoning for that was just to recycle our crafters.
Halt it!
Oh, that's not good.
I said, did you see that?
Huh? I got hit inside the wall.
In the name of Seth, identify yourself.
Wow, they're right on my heels. There's definitely some weird times with the AI where they just kind of stun lock your people. You gotta keep an eye out for it. Make sure it's not gonna keep happening. Okay, we're not in combat, but we have lost about half of our life. Okay, armor 2. I believe in armor 2 is what we have back at base. Basically just going to take this time to use healing wraps. They're great for out of combat, or if you can manage to just pull away from an enemy. Okay. Got 2 blacksmiths. That's pretty much all shoot.
Halt in the name of Seth.
To the still born
Got one other place here to check. That's a high priest, not an archer. Say I like to check the priests because you roll through here every now and then. Is that a respawn already? Blacksmith 3. We're just gonna ride right at it. Can get a name to spawn here, but nope, just an Armachna. Take the easy way through the back areas. That way I don't have to risk running into the gangs that are in Super Mario. I really kind of hate them. Banner 2. Armor 3. At this point I think it's pretty much an Armor 2, or sorry, an Armor 4 or bust. I thought they were aggroing on me. Hello, Kaiser. How's it going? Smelter 3. That is also a winner. But admittedly, with the new furnace, I'm not sure I care. Being said, it doesn't seem like there's anyone better to pick. Now, it's truncheon time.
Take death! I will cut your heart out. I cut you.
It is hilarious to watch the speed at which people get knocked out with truncheons. Where'd my rope go? Oh, there it is. God, I could not find it. Somehow I guess I was fast enough that I didn't aggro. I don't know, but I'll take it. Hopefully the dancer has respawned, but I doubt it. Doesn't work. I'm gonna wait on our smelter to finish. Shouldn't take him long. Maybe should put like the bigger Wheel of Pain here, but admittedly I don't like that I have to come over here to get said Wheel of Pain. They actually changed the tutorial for this stuff. Admittedly, their station tutorials were really bad earlier. Okay. Now we have a better smelter. Hello, IA. Take this back to Redwood Redemption. It's not what we were looking for, but it is a tangible improvement. at least for the time it takes to craft like bricks. And when you need a crap ton of bricks, this is just going to be a really nice thing. So the next place we're going to check is New Asgarth. We're going to make the rounds there. If we don't find anything, it will be what it'll be. Okay, nice. Ultra 3 is now in action. That feeling when your thralls are blocking everything. Now we can get rid of our smelter too. Keep him. He does literally nothing. Smelter 3, all they do is crafting speed, so. Where they're always in the way, somehow, someway. Don't need insects. They would only be used for getting fish. And that is one of the good ways to get oil in the game. You basically catch fish in a trap, and then you smush them in the fluid press for oil. But you can't doing it that way because a little bit seeds can be smushed for oil as well. Task out here. What? No. Move Valenziath here. Gotta pull the Taskmaster back to the other base. Just so that it's faster converting. There's a little bit the problem that I have is where my teleport stone is here. You have to either climb up or drop down. Not that convenient at the moment, but I wanted it away from base so I wouldn't have to keep changing it. I think you're a bit quiet today. Yes, it does look like my volume slider was down a little bit. I'm sorry for that. Also, it may not be super close to my mouth, so let me adjust that. Is that better, chat? Uh-huh. Leave the Taskmaster right there. Now he will improve the way all of that works. Gonna go back, grab my other thrall, and I'm gonna go get a rest here too. Hey Shadow, thank you for the follow, welcome. Our base is not in the best of locales. Resource-wise, it's actually very nice here on Sipta. But Thrall-wise, I'm not near any major Thrall camp. So it is what it is. Also, you need to be up on the platform, good sir. That's right. That's right. You look beautiful with your mask. This is now actually Soul Mask. Yeah, this is an awesome location, aesthetically speaking, so I figured this would be a good place for a nice base. Plus, it's a little bit challenging with all the terrain here the way it is. Okay. Off to New Asgarth. So, first step is going to be cleansing our corruption, because I don't want to be running around at half health. Stand right here in between the two dancers. Let that tick over. Again, I wish the other dancer didn't just suddenly disappear. That was knocked out and unconscious and dragged here, but it is what it is. The game clearly doesn't like when you move over vast swaths and there's no other players online. It's almost like the new server rules dictate that it's treated as single player, which is odd because that was part of the reason to have a private server, even if you were playing by yourself, was that things did not get treated as if they're single player guidelines. Okay. Actually, hold that thought. Nope, 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 nope. Oh my god, game. I swear, sometimes it just makes thralls run from you and it's hilarious. Get this back on my bar. I can't move it because I'm bandaging. I don't know why this is a thing. I feel like it's a glitch, but it may be a PvP rule. But whenever you are bandaging, you cannot move anything to your bar, be it another bandage even. You can't even increase the stack of your bandages. It's like nothing else can be done while you are doing that, which is very annoying, I might add. Blacksmith. Not looking to aggro the entire camp. But I'm about to have a problem. Got her. My berserker looks like he's doing his job. Everybody's gone to the rapture. And ooh, free real estate. May as well check the chests here. They usually contain at least some materials like gold and silver. Definitely some drinks. Hardened steel I'll take. Steel reinforcements I'll definitely take. And the rest of this not too good. Okay. You are not gonna murder stroke me, ma'am. Okay, as we've purposely aggroed this pack. Yeah, I was gonna say there's usually a jailer swiggity swooting his way through. I will eat your meat strips, take your key, and then confiscate your shield. Okay. Now we're getting close to where another armor can spawn. So we are going to start switching out to our truncheons. There was like a hot button for this, or like a dual loadout type feature for companions. That would be amazing. Tell them like lethal or non-lethal and they would switch between it. But, well, that would require programming and that might be difficult. We'll see. Maybe at some point the devs will do something like that. No, I don't want stone. I want them to attack. God. Keep picking up random stones. Oh, and then of course, I somehow managed to aggro the one wolf. Damn. Okay. Is a Nordheimer armor. Unfortunately, that was the guy I was looking for. We're gonna take the time to kill them. It's not very useful to me. I am max level. But it's quite useful to my companions. Okay, everybody's dead. Take the heavy coin purse. I guess the hardened steel. Why not? You're just a carpenter 1. Correction, you were a carpenter 1. I feel like there's usually a dancer in there.
Outsider. Death will be as meaningless as your life.
Ooh, look at that. This is also free real estate. These guys usually just have very solid actual loot. I love how
Want to hurt you, but I will.
I get the ram. There we go. So we do need to kill the armor. Because she's only an armor 1, and we would like her to respawn as something that is higher than an armor 1. Armor 1 is basically, you got the worst possible spawn. And it sucks. I'm going to lure him onto the bridge, and then I'm going to get stun locked because my thrall and horse were both right behind me. Same deal goes for these guys. I think only once ever have I seen a named alchemist spawn from these guys. It's just so bad. They're almost always an alchemist 1 or an alchemist 2. It's just such a cursed spawn. I don't think he's actually there, because I can't seem to kill him. And 'tis now becoming rainy. This is why I like the spear. You can double stagger people like this if you can bait them into lining up. Oh, that's cool. You canceled my fatality animation. That normally gives me iframes, but the game said, no, you actually got hit at the same time you did that, and now you're not allowed to get anything. Normally you would want to kill sorcerers for leveling magic. I just don't care. Oh. Stay away from my haunts.
Will be as meaningless as your life.
God take you!
Slaying.
There we go. He's dead. Actually, don't care about any of those assholes. No fragment of power spawn in here. There's some steel, but I don't want to fill up my inventory at the moment. Plus, we've pretty much proven that there is, in fact, horse, please. Thank you. We've killed all the armor spawns that are potentially here. But I really don't care about the rest. We're just gonna ride out. It's also getting a little difficult to see in here with both the nighttime and the rain. So, not ideal circumstances. We're gonna keep the truncheons equipped on our thalls because some of the places we can go now are very small, tight-knit camps. That's just a blacksmith too. Going to make the journey up into Ash's base. He built these stairs. I don't think he's been able to play much lately, just like myself, but it does serve as a way out of there. Named bearer. Huh. He might actually be good. But I don't care. There's some people that swear by taking bears as their companions. I never do. They have an absurd amount of health, but they also just don't fight well, in my opinion.
See me and tremble!
I'm not.
Die!
Okay. He's dead. On we move. This camp is clear. Since there's only the one other camp on the ridge, we're basically gonna run in here. I shall not suffer. A male entertainer. And how dare you attempt to defend him? All who defend this shall perish. Ooh. Headpiece. I actually have yet to loot a lot of headpieces. It's really weird weather. It's actually really good loot. We looted chest piece. This bridge is absurdly cold if you try to cross it. If you don't have some sort of heating food and heating gear, you'll pretty much die unless you can sprint across on a horse and heal yourself on the other side, which I have done many times. Just not smart to do that.
Pick the wrong fight!
But sending a message. I have a bear, exactly. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we already got that. Okay, now we cross back through this gap, and it should bring us out right at the other base. Boom, shakalaka. Missed me. Ooh. Fiery hot meat soup.
Foxy balls.
Somebody tried to murder stroke me.
Someone's coming.
That's right, someone is coming, and it's not me. This base is virtually a bust. Abyssal Violet Dye. May as well, because crafting all of that myself would just be annoying. Why do I get the feeling I'm about to get smacked? It literally sounds like I'm in combat. I don't know. Anyways. No armor here. No armor at Supermaru. So this is just kind of a total bust again. Oh, whew, that was close. It is what it is. Sometimes this happens. There's just not a whole lot you can do about it. But we can go do other things while we wait on this. My problem is my teleportation network is not very vast. Part of this is because I haven't really had any help setting it up. It is what it is, but essentially I could try to establish more of a teleportation network, or I could just make the one-off journey that I need to make myself anyways. So may as well make the one-off. Although, a man with a absolute death wish might do something like I'm about to do. Hello, Aaron. How are you doing, bud? So tranquil here. I'll position myself by the dancer, and let's throw crap in. Okay. Actually, I don't want steel bars over there. That will result in hardened steel if I turn that on. Put them over here. All of my gear is currently in decent condition. We'll throw the extra headpiece in there. I will throw the extra steel reinforcements in there. And I will ask her to just go ahead and craft a metric shit ton of steel fire while I'm gone. Then we'll throw this in here. Turn that sucker on. Throw these in the fluid press. And this in here. And this in here. This. Like, behold the speed at which my thing just smashes stuff. I'm gonna split out one gold bar because I do have to grind gold, apparently. Gonna get me more gold dust. And apparently I need to craft an alchemical base. Then I need to drink an elixir. And now I've completed Potion Maker, which literally just gave me 20 glass flasks, so it's not even that worth. Some of the journey rewards are just pitiful. There could be a method to my madness. But I think I will abstain. I gotta think about how I want to do this, because this is potentially very dumb and very bad of me. Okay, I should have enough. I'm gonna go to Super Mario Mart. I'm not really gonna hunt farmers. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to check while I'm here, but we're about to do something, as I mentioned before, that is very dumb. Come up here. We'll check. We'll see. Blacksmith 3. Armor 1. Big sad. Almost went off the cliff there, but then I remembered it's just faster to do what I'm about to do. For those of you guys that have played a lot of Conan, you know what I'm about to do. For those of you guys that haven't, you have no idea what I'm about to do, and this is going to be hilarious. I'm basically going to go take on one of the hardest dungeons in the game, if not the hardest dungeon in the game. I have no business doing it. I just want the recipes, because it's something I can do while I wait to find an armor. Don't you shoot me. Ugh. I will always pick up alchemical base. It's really funny how they make undead have like really solid loot tables. There's just no reason for it, and it makes me laugh every time. What happened? What happened to the big undead dude? I know they killed him. But where did he go? I guess he just died. Oh well. This is extremely ill-advised unless you know what you're doing. Part of the reason for that is because it really just is asking to get walloped. I'm just gonna pick these up because I get the feeling I'm gonna need the ability to drink in here. We're not gonna do a full run, we're gonna do an accelerated run of this place. You can see my companions are basically killing the gatekeeper here. Axe of the Gate Guardian. And some lasting feasts. I will actually pick those up. I don't remember if you get a skeleton key for harvesting big boy here. Doesn't seem like it. Bully? Oh, yeah, 100%. Bully! I assume you meant I am a bully, but yes. Steel fire? Ah, why not? I don't really need more witch fire powder. And he will probably respawn by the time I'm done, since it's just me. There's no expedience with which I'm doing this. Okay, so that's the inner sanctum. Let's go do this. What was I seeing interact? Odd. I can certainly claim the rewards for that, but I don't need to. You can see just how absurd the legendaries I already have on my guys are. This is part of the reason I'm wanting to come in here. Not just because my thralls are already very powerful, but also because quite literally I need to be able to enhance their weapons to make them reach their peak potential. There we go. Eye of the Watcher, Disease Spike, and a Fragment of Power. I don't even know what happened to the other ones. I guess they just died in the pool over here. They just got caught in the spin move that was my companions. Powder of Corruption is interesting. That was used for the old stone crafting for whatchamacallit. Corrupted stones used for the map room that you would build, and that was how you got around the map. But you had to have attuned to obelisks, and it was admittedly kind of annoying. Guy's not doing his cleave move, which is great. He's basically just stab attacking, and he's dying for it. And my god, okay, that's Mitra's Justice. I thought that was the same as the one that I already had. I was about to laugh because the one that I already have that does like 80 damage on hit is just patently absurd. Insanely strong. I will glance around at some of the chests in the actual boss room. Game, please. I hate the fact that you can, in fact, allow thralls to just hard block me. Okay, there we go. We got one of the 3 major wings down. And first we have to kill the bosses of these 3 wings, then we progress on. You could almost say it's a little bit like a raid dungeon, or like, wow, like imagine it like Naxxramas, but it's not really. There's not nearly as many bosses, thank God. So we already did blue, we're gonna do green. And it should be red, should be the last one. This boss could be a little bit of a problem because he simply just cleaves a bunch. I'm also going to be stuck battling a bunch of stupid BS iframe enemies. Good. I got their archers down. and they finished off the melee for me. A little bit low on health. I don't want to be in there with him doing all these wide cleaves. But you can see they are actually making quick work of him, which is kind of hilarious. I've never had a thrall setup do this much damage this early in the game. Commander's helmet, it's a medium armor. Legendary, it's actually a really bad pull because there's just nothing that's good about that piece, which is unfortunate. I like how the boss came to me first. Oh god, these are also...
Has always been a pestilence. We're your gods.
Okay. They took him out for me. Oh, thankfully I have 6 stutter wraps. See, like I said, sometimes it's worth checking the loot boxes. I got some free armor scraps and some dye. Paddings are going to be the heaviest things that you'll pick up because they just come in such ludicrous stack sizes. They really should be limited to like stacks of 1 or 2, not like, hey, here's 15 of them. Ooh, Mordlun. It is unfortunately corrupted, but it is a decent spear. And who knows, maybe we'll do a corrupted build this time around. I thought I was going to do it last time. I ended up not doing it. So, we shall see. Ooh, hold up. Baldo glands are really annoying to get, so if I ever see them, I usually pick them up. That's Crimson Lotus. I thought it was Dragon Powder. Yeah, I think it's this one. I get all turned around in here. It's so funny how the enemies just aggro onto you and not your thralls at all. They like just don't even recognize that the thralls exist. That is all good stuff. It's like I willed it into existence. Opposite obsidian outside of the volcano is also just exceedingly rare. I cannot mount in here. Well, fine. Actually, what I wanted to do is come down here. Ancient Stygian, Cambodian, Kashani, Zimri. Basically learn all the languages. All I'm doing realistically is stacking bleed on this asshole and crippling him so that he can't move very fast if he tries to move away. And I'm just letting them do the work. Prophecy of the Born Witch. I don't remember what this is. Where did it even go? Dad, am I blind? Or did that not go into my inventory? I don't see it. All of these are languages as well. Arms are rare. Ebony Silk's a little rare too, but I don't really care about it. I know where to get it. I can get it in the jungle. In spades. Pretty much all the pirates have them. Later, King. Have a good one, bud. Okay, so now we have enough to be able to put all of our shit down. If memory serves, it's a tight cluster on the left side. I just have to orient myself correctly. I believe that's it. And I got the Inner Sanctum key. That easy, chat. Okay, so learn our languages. Don't need that language, apparently. And now off to the Inner Sanctum. This is where things start getting hairy. Does that look like I wanted to mount, game? You literally backed me up, then refused to let me target that enemy, and did all this shit. This is normally where the game would get a little spicy. But as you can see, my thrall's been doing things. Oh, I don't need to get poisoned. What did I aggro? Oh, this thing was just carrying an entire taxidermied bear. Surely that fit on his corpse. Right? Oh, it is so much brighter in here than it used to be. Yeah, I just have to make sure I don't die from falling. Rusted keys give you free loot in this place, so you do want to find as many as you can. Grandmaster Armor Repair Kit. Hot damn. Oh, hi, horse. Fancy meeting you here. Please hold all of this. Why do the arms... Oh, okay, they weigh just as much as the chest, I was gonna say. I was gonna say, I don't believe I can climb. So I think we're gonna wrap ourselves. As Trebs would say, I gotta get myself in the raft. Okay, so that's one rusted key. There should be 4 or 5 of them. I don't remember how many. Okay. Elephant hide, somewhat rare, but same deal. I'm not going to pick it up in here. I can find ways to get it. That was actually potent compost, and that may have been more worth picking up, but not actually. Oh. Another rusted key, faded red dye. Okay, I'm gonna wait till that goes away. Hello, Katana, how's it going? School's out for the summer? Nice. Yeah, I can't wait just for the traffic. Go back down. Man, these traps take a long time to expire. Okay, so that's 2. Ah! Fuck! Explosives. Me for gore. Another rusted key. Okay, so there's not going to be any down that way. I actually feel like the traps are easier to see in here now than they used to be. Huh. I am actually amazed that they didn't trigger anything. Try to bait him over it? Of course he doesn't trigger it.
Die!
Oh my god.
Die!
I like when they shove me into the enemy. Big boy's also cleaving. I really don't want to take any damage here. Just from the simple standpoint of I am
Curse you!
I am gonna have to jump up and fall down. I'm gonna take damage that way. Kitty the Arena World Breaker. Ooh. Never seen that one before. Gonna sick them on him.
Gods take you!
Ooh, piece of candy. Okay, so the entire down left side doesn't appear to have anything. Ankles, thank you for the resub, bud. Ah! Go figure, the second I look away, there's a trap. Another arm. Dark gray dye, another rusted key. Should be already 4? I think there's only 5. Hope you're having a good day, McTankles. What you been up to? Okay, so that left side's done. Layered silk. Don't mind if I do. Heal fire. Hardened leather, layered silk, alchemical base. Basically, what I'm picking up are items that are functionally end game tier materials. The perfected light padding is actually not stupidly heavy. That is a trap. So evil. Ooh. Alto gland. Alto gland kind of being the exception just because I know I don't have jack shit. Grandmaster armor repair kit. Another rusted key, and that should be our last one. I shouldn't do this, and I won't. Because that's 2 in that doorway. There's no clean way to jump over it. Ooh, just missed. What happens when you get in a hurry in this place? Okay, chat, we are now coming up on what is the hardest fight in the entire game. What is known as the Arena Champion. I want all of my thralls to have a one-hander and a shield equipped. They do. I want all of them to have efficient healing. They do. And I myself am going to be donning a one-hander here. Part of the reason for this is because you need to chain knockdown the Arena Champion. Like I said, literally the strongest, most powerful asshole in the game. You're gonna see me kind of just maximize my bar for combat. She's literally going to have the capability of one-shotting me and potentially just outright killing my companions. And you'll notice when she gets even a single lick in, so you gotta keep her chain staggered and knocked down. You do not want her getting stuff off. You can see she got off a singular chain, and she literally already damaged my companions that fucking much. So the goal here is to effectively stun lock her. Oh, thank God she's dead. You didn't drop much of value other than a metric fuck ton of armor scraps, which is actually arguably the best thing she could drop. But yes, that's why you don't fuck around with that boss. You can see she got basically 2 hits in, and 2 hits was enough to put both my companions at like 60% health. So if she gets even 1 hit on you, you're dead. So you gotta both simultaneously play it safe and kill the fuck out of her. Switch back. Now with this, get the Arena Champion's armor. Seem to remember there being anything back here. But yeah, Who Doggy, that's the fight that I was actually worried about. The other fights we can pretty much bully our way through. That fight has the potential to kill both you and your companions. Not fun, honestly. And you can actually skip the entire key segment if you want. The reason I do it is because you get the rusted keys. And the rusted keys get you more armor scraps at the end of the game. Now, if I really want to, Black Ice. I think I will at least take these 2. I don't actually need more ice. You really only need ice for preservation boxes, and I can get it relatively easy. Plus, there will still be more loot. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Please no. Why are you so fast? Thankfully, they are beginning to fight each other.
You picked the wrong fight.
Oh, that was weird. I was like stuck inside of them. And you might be thinking, Cat, this looks like you're doing a full run. Trust me, I'm not. I'm not being exhaustive about looking for chests. I am mostly just checking the easily known places for them. Ow. Skull undead dragon. Skeleton key. Star metal. More importantly, dragon bone. Don't need normal bone. Horse. I'm gonna need you to hold on to that and that, because they're just heavy. He already... Oh, normally he's fighting mammoths in here, I thought. I don't know. Maybe they changed that. That is a skeleton key box. As far as I understand, skeleton key boxes have all the same table, but they didn't used to. And so I'm never quite sure about that. And I've never seen any, like, guaranteeable data on that, so I play it safe.
Die!
Gonna slam, do it away from me. Ow. Actually want out of here, because if he slams, I'll be dead. I see stutter wraps heal you not quite as fast as a potion, but it's pretty damn fast. And it's pretty much all of your health, too. Sky blue dye is nice. Wow. The loot in here is so good, dude. Sumerian blue. Dragon powder. It's funny, you wouldn't think to check in the mammoth room, you would think that the dragon had all of it, but nope.
this is another boss for whatever reason that you can chain stagger. They absolutely shouldn't allow it. But it results in some hilarity. Because he's chain staggerable, even though he would be a very fearsome boss, he never actually gets any attacks off. If you do it right. And now he's dead. And I get his dragon powder. And all of that. Let's kill him and see if we can get a skeleton key. We do. So, even better. I don't need feral flesh from him. Don't need putrid meat. Don't need ice. Uh-oh. Well, actually, no. I somehow am underweight. Somehow. Okay. Now time for the final boss. The final frontier. Let's do a quick check. Make sure my boys got stuff. Oh, they do. Transfer this stack. Over. The door is reclosing itself because why wouldn't it? Then we're going to pop an elixir of might. At least I think I did. I don't know. Anyways, in we come. And we're gonna send them after him. Now this is a no holds barred, kill him as fast as you can. The way this boss works, he sucks like that.
Gods take you!
He's very easy to deal with early on, but you can see they've already angered him. Though he is already a bit bigger. Gonna try spinning. That's a cool trick. He's spinning. He's helicoptering. We're gonna keep rock and bleed on him. Oh, he's back down to normal size. I don't know what caused that. Maybe he bugged out earlier. My attacks are recoiling. I've been sundered. Now he's got this new baby rage attack where he just slams the ground repeatedly. He's gonna try spinning again. That's a cool trick. He's Beyblading. I repeat, the big black man is Beyblading. He's doing it once more. As long as he doesn't baby rage, we're probably... Oh, there's the ground pound. Big black knight from the top rope. He's doing things. Oh, I don't like that move. No, I do not like that move. There's his ground slam. Oh, I have been kicked. get out of there. We're gonna pop a pot. Okay, he's baby raging. And the baby's down for the count. Now, if memory serves, I don't get anything for chopping him up. And in fact, I do not. But there it is, chat. The hardest dungeon in the game. Done. Why? Because I can. No, actually, because I kind of needed it at this point. Oh god. I get so turned around in here. Okay, here are the 2 tablets I need to learn. So Grandmaster Weaponsmith, Moormaker Weapons, Godbreaker Armor, and Grandmaster Armorsmith can be learned there. It's going to be a huge jump. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I didn't recognize it because I'm not used to it looking so nice. Okay, gotta run out of here before the door closes. Actually, I don't believe it does close. But essentially, by getting these rusted keys, I can now open up these doors and gain access to these chests. These chests will sometimes have a couple extra armor scraps in them, so they are well worth opening. Armor scraps are going to be how you're going to build the Godbreaker armor. Ultimately, until I get a metric shit ton of armor scraps, which you can only get from doing this or another method that just recently got implemented, you basically are going to put Godbreaker armor on your thralls. And the reason why, because it's just so much better and it's difficult to build and you have to worry about durability on your characters. So this is just going to make them God tier, next to impossible to kill. Exactly what you want. We are becoming a bit peckish when it comes to water. We haven't been drinking enough, speaking of which. Survival game IRL. And we are once more over encumbered, but that should be our last chest. Can at least put that in there. Yeah, the Destroyer is a legendary weapon. It is cursed. It doesn't look like it's legendary, but it actually is. And its health damage is rather nasty. The problem is anybody who uses it becomes corrupted. The good news is I have some skeleton keys. You can open this up. I get Sledge of Sosthelanti. Not too much going on there. And Gavain's Rusty Pike. It's a diseased pike. Interesting. Don't think I have any more. I do not. So I cannot open it. However, I can give you a butt ton of stuff. Okay, now that we've gotten all of that, we can come out of here. Hilariously enough, most people think they're done with the dungeon. You're not. I mean, you kind of are, but like, there's still one or two things to consider. For starters, you come up to the top up here. Everybody goes like, woohoo, I'm free! And they jump down, and they go and they run out through that. But if you just turn right back in here, there are multiple chests, also with good loot. Now, unfortunately, I can't loot too much from them, or I'm gonna become over encumbered. And that's exactly what I did, because I'm an idiot. So, load that in there. Perfect. But now I have a greater issue. Oh, this is not good. Oh, please let me. No, no. Okay, well, that was enough to at least get me out of here. So there's that, and then, whoa. Then we're gonna run out. Ow. Thankfully I didn't get hamstrung. And if you ever try to come back here and do this, you don't have to do the wings once you have the Inner Sanctum key. It stays in your inventory, which is fantastic. I believe it's this way to go out. Nope, that's the boss. So the bosses in here actually do respawn. Rather terrifying, if I may say so. Nope, that's where we came from. You can see, I've done this dungeon hundreds of times and I still get turned around in here. I barely survive in the south. Oh, I mean, what do you have issues with, Banana? Oh my god. I hate these archers. No! No! Ah! So I don't have to kill these guys, but I figure why not kill this boss yet again, because he's on the way out and he can drop a fragment of power. And let's check the archers, see if they have anything. Just enough. Guys, you know you can... Oh god! This is not where I wanted to be. At all. He dies again, he give fragment of power again. And if I remember correctly, he didn't give any skeleton keys last time, so we'll eat. He has a lasting feast. And we're getting the heck out of Dodge, and that is the Warmaker's Dungeon. So, I do recommend if you're going to try to do it with 2 thralls. Otherwise, some of the bosses are just actually going to outpace you. My thralls are also in at least some rudimentary Sumerian gear and have legendary weapons and shields. So, it is why I recommend it. You don't really want to be fighting with that sort of thing. It's so bright. Now, icing on the cake would be if that armorer was now a named armorer. That would just be like perfect. We would have accomplished everything. So we'll check him on the way by. Okay. No armor. Still, this will work. Let's get back to the woods. So, now with that, we have done a really, really important thing. And one of the reasons, it's really funny, because I think a lot of people expect that you're going after it for the Godbreaker armor. To a degree, yes, but to a degree, no. There's not a lot you can do until you get enough stuff for the Godbreaker set. So, one of the reasons I actually go there is to unlock the extra levels of improvement for sort of the Tinker's Bench, and that is master armor plating and like actual like is it advanced? No, wait, hold on. Is it the spiked weapon fitting? I think it is. I don't remember. One of them is like there should be bulk armor plating. Yeah, there's bulked. Bulked basically increases the weight of your armor, but it also increases the amount of armor you have. If you're somebody that doesn't like a full inventory all the time, you're not going to like this. But if you're someone that just wants the maximum possible defense, you don't get one shot by things, it's what I do. There's balanced weapon fitting. Yeah, fencer weapon fitting. Lighting joints. Master reinforcement kit. Master weapon fitting. So this is just the standard increased damage. You can tell which ones it is because they have the star metal attached to it, so... Yeah, and that was kind of what I wanted to do. Obviously, I haven't gone and gotten myself too much star metal yet, but that is on the agenda. And one of the things we can do to help ourselves with that is with knowledge. That's just the clan emblem workstation. I haven't even built that yet because it hasn't been essential to. These cost literally nothing. Sorry, I don't remember what I was coming in here to look for. There was a reason though, chat. Yeah, this can only be learned essentially from the Warmaker dungeon. Same thing with Grandmaster Armorsmith. What was it? What was I doing? Thinking weapons. I don't know. But either way, this should allow me the ability to actually start crafting proper weapons. Let me double check the values on this. So it increases melee and bow damage by 5 and armor pen by 12. Huh. I could have sworn it was more than 5 because the advanced weapon weapon damage kit basically does +6. Okay. Hello, Kaiotsu. How's it going? But still, yeah, the master weapon fitting is going to be really good. Going to craft at least 2 of them because I want to put it on both of their armor pieces. Wherever the fuck it is. Where did it go in my inventory? So, because when thralls use a weapon, it does not degrade in durability, you can give them legendary items and it will stay at max durability. An item at max durability can still be enhanced. So you can let them use legendaries freely without any actual problem. And as you can see, boom, there you go. Now, this basically goes from dealing like 84 damage to 90 damage. And it has armor pen of 39%. So armor's not really going to stand up to this weapon. Same thing, if we look at active violence, this thing does 71 health damage, which is whopping for a one-hander. Just actually absurd. It has 0 armor pen though, so it is really good at slaughtering unarmored targets, not so much anything else. Taking a quick look at some of the other legendaries we got here. Some of them not so great. When I say not so great, they're still good legendaries, but they're not like, hey, this is gonna like be an absurd like stat damage. Looking at it, this is still the best one-hander that I have. Well, maybe. This says Executioner, which I believe does extra damage below a certain threshold, which does make that very valuable. Eye of the Watcher's pretty damn bad. The one-handed sword, it's only 36 damage, which is easily outpaceable. So essentially, none of what we got is better than that. So we're going to find that weapon kit and drag it on it, and boom, there you go. This now goes up to 76 health damage from 71, and it has 11% armor pen where it had none before. So definitely a solid upgrade for both of them. Absolutely god tier for what this does. Okay, now I do need access to my Hans. Going to take all the things off of him so that I can scream in the unholy overweightedness of, you know, carrying everything around. The perfected paddings can go over here. They are just parts of building components. The black ice, where do I want black ice? Really truly don't need a whole lot. If I do, it probably is here. Well, we'll just have some spares, I guess, in the chest down below. I need to go down below anyways. We pretty much looted a full golem. Kind of hilarious and absurd in one fell swoop. Also gonna store the dragon bone in there. It's a shame we didn't get anything else. Like, we didn't get any dragon horns, but I'll take it. Dragon bone can be used to make high tier weapons. It's really just unnecessary though, because star metal ends up being better than it, which is kind of sad in its own right. Oh my god. I guess I did get a singular dragon horn. Oh, I have so much crap. So many dies that I looted. Part of the reason you'll see me loot die stacks is I don't want to have to craft them myself, and it is a lot. I'm not exactly being perfectly organized here. Oh, I had another rusted key. How did I have another rusted key? Did I not loot one, or did I get an extra? Because I think there's only 4. I'm pretty sure there's only 4. I don't know. Playing too much Conan at the moment, so good. Nice, you're enjoying it. Yeah, sorry we haven't been able to get the server up and like publicly available. It's only available through direct connection right now. And we've just had some issues with that since the update. They said they were fixing it, but I haven't seen that they have. Oh, right. I remember what I wanted to unlock. I wanted to unlock explosive arrows. Let's go take a look at Archer. There's noxious gas, which is a nice one to have. And explosive arrows. So what do I need? Specialist ammunition 2. Okay, so now for a paltry price of just a handful of points, I can now craft explosive arrows. Why does that matter? It is the far and away best way to farm star metal. As you can see, we need iron head arrows. I don't remember how to do that. Apparently I lack the knowledge. I seem to remember encountering this before. Does take 1 dragon powder per, but this does make 10 explosive arrows per as well. Gonna go ahead and craft 10. This should give us a metric ton. And by the gods, give me a tier 4 armor. That's the same problem I'm having. are a couple of Sipta thralls. We could try checking a particular location. If I'm going to do this, however, I am in fact going to craft myself some chain bindings. I'm going to craft 2 of them. Because I'm tired of dealing with leather bindings. They just kind of suck. God, I have so much crap in my inventory. By crap, I mean legendaries. Good problem to have, trust me, chat. Plundering. I wonder what plundering does. Basically, I upgraded 2 of my tools there. And oh ho ho ho, jumpin' Jehoshaphat. Well, we're gonna let that do its thing. It is becoming nighttime as well, I believe. So basically, I would just rather not have to contend with the Maelstrom. Looks like it's already done, thank God. I just didn't notice it while it was there. I also improved my other cess truncheon, so if I need to knock people out, I can. Unfortunately, the redwoods are not easily traversable on horseback. I like the can't reach mount. Hey, game, you are just so troll sometimes. And I hate that, like, it will purposely... This has to be a bug, where it purposely puts your mount in between your 2 thralls, because it makes the mount unmountable. So they just need to make it so that, like, You can clip through things as you go to mount. What is that? Is that an alligator? Sounded downright menacing. I believe I have to go up here. I'm still not used to the terrain in SIPTA. Again, I haven't spent enough time. But I did look up where some armor spawns are. And I figure if we see any star metal along the way, you know the drill. We got the goal being to find armors. This just is what it is. There's also another dungeon I need to do, and that's the Silent Legion one. This is the Thrall camp in its own right. I'm just gonna bust right through it because I don't want to deal with these hobos. SIPTA's got a lot of nice open land. One of its true advantages. We actually need to go get up on that ridge. That's where we'll head. Oh. No, it's raining. Okay, I thought that was smoke from a meteor, and I was like, wait a minute. Hello, Arch. How's it going, bud? How have you been? We're continuing our search for another armor. Kind of what you have to do is you have to go hunt out places where a name can spawn. And technically, they can spawn in a lot more places than people think, but it's good to check known hot spots. Missed me with that shit. I played Skyrim. You can't catch me on hills. There? Oh shit. So problematic. That is so fucking problematic, dude. I talk to big game. Actually, this is probably closer at this point. It's a much straighter path. Oh. What is that shit? Why is that glowing? Vegemite Dancer, tell me what is going on. Yeah, enjoy as she shakes. Because we need our corruption purged. Thankfully, it is becoming daytime now. That is the hill we died on over there in the middle. See. Time for ye age-old Conan run back. I'm not used to just being able to take a beeline for places, though. I could heal myself up. That may prove to be a big mistake for not doing it. I can tell there are definitely wolves on top of this. No, game. No, fuck off. It's a goddamn mountain wolf. Like... Nope. No game. God damn, dude. There's no reason it should be able to go up the side of the mountain like that. Bro. Are they fucking stalking me? They just live up on top of this thing? At this point, I basically just have to. There's no getting around that. It did its undergrad in game physics at Skyrim U. It feels like it at this point. Okay, game. I'm somewhat of a Skyrimer myself, game. There better not be a fucking wolf here. I will lose my shit. Huh. At least I can see where I'm going now. Wolves, I swear, dude. Indians first. They're still up top. Freaking wolves up here. Do it, don't you do it. Do it. Leash. At least with Tweedledee and Tweedledum, I should be protected.
God take you!
Meaningless as your life.
Look at Jay faithfully guarding my body as he failed me and let me fall to my death. Can't mount here. Wanna bet? I'm not trying to pick up stone, game. I'm trying to tell them to move. Fucking veritable den of wolves. There's no way I'm that close to aggro you.
Eyes open. There's something out there.
Oh, bullshit. Bullshit. You threw some sort of, like, bomb. Okay. I should be safe here. Oh my god, why are there multiple of you? Blood Eagle for his failure. I wouldn't do that. If Jay let me die, it's probably because he lost faith in me. And similarly because I lost faith in Jay. Oh look, and a Cursed Armor 3. Why are you going after my horse?
Stay back! Curse you! Die! Take step! Die! The wrong fight!
Say, doesn't seem like she could be knocked down. Ooh. Well, I'm pretty sure he won't be in Rush Hour 3. Steel Truncheon. Oh, Blunted Javelin. You can throw this at people for concussive damage, but it's just really stupid because there's no way one Blunted Javelin does enough. Oh, fuck. I can't even admin kill him. Oh my god, there's another Maelstrom. That shit must happen fast.
Stay back.
Earned Ponder. I'm gonna Sparta this guy. The javelin-sized blunt, maybe. Fucking got him. I don't even care if he wasn't named. He deserved that shit. Oh, that was close. Well, he at least dropped a Sumerian heavy chest piece. Worth killing him just for that. And it's worse than what I currently have equipped. Okay, chat. Let's go explore more of Sipta. So there's a dude apparently up here that could be an armorer. All good, Ash. Hello, Shadow. How are you doing? This is like a gigantic stationary sandstorm on Sipta. It's called the Maelstrom, and it basically spawns enemies. They grow in size, and it get very angry. Hope a frog eats you? Damn. Wild. This from the man that eats frog legs, I bet. By transitive property means Ash wants to eat me. How that work? Harsh but fair. Man, I want there to be more Konosuba. That's a big boy. Actually, he may have a skeleton key. Fuck it, we ball. Okay, no, he's just a 1-star. He ain't gonna have a skeleton key. He's gonna run. God damn, bro's still coming. Hi. Kinda unnerving. Bro don't give up. Okay, this is the pass we're looking for. And there's the land bridge we're looking for. Or at least I thought. On the map, it looks like you can just run straight across this land bridge. But that maelstrom's still going. Damn. They do the tail swipe move. It's just evil. Is that another wolf? Oh no, what's worse than a bobcat? A cougar. Leave me alone. I'm just here to steal all of your armors. Oh, I should not have come up here. Too damn high. That's a nice little pool. That's a nice little bear. Akhotep's refuge. No, no, no. Get away from the bear that runs backwards at you. God, dude, everything's aggroing me. I'm level 60. It shouldn't be this aggressive. Actually, this is a nice lake as well. No reason to go down there. Baited. By the time bro gets up here, we're gonna be long gone. Everything's so... What is that? Y'all keep screaming. I'm gonna keep. They just keep coming. Oh, what the fuck? That thing just came out of the bushes at me. Like that there was a press E to interact. Hey chat, this is where we were coming. Took an obnoxious amount of time to get here. Better be a freaking armor here. Get him. Gold. Ah. Okay. Okay. First Alchemist 3 doesn't do anything for me, but I will take your Star Metal Sword. Bet I'm not insane. There was an armor here, right? Okay, we're gonna admin kill just because I want to see if I can get the armor. I definitely heard someone. Not from direction. Huh. Heavy armor. Not better than what I have. Still decent.
Take heart. We have ventured deep
Ow.
into the unknown and seized a new territory for our kingdom. Your sacrifice in this venture has been appreciated. Through the perils of the undead, the perils of the storm, and the attacks of pirates, you have held steadfast. My father will reward me well for all that you have achieved.
You've no chance, mate.
Oh, so these are the guys that had the Baraki and Reaver stuff. Fantastic. Okay. Definitely a bit sad. It doesn't feel like any of these places have named people. That's a little terrifying. You're telling me to go check for work at the Lost Tribe. Everything wants to kill me.
Blood of the serpent. Enemies at the gate! Exile, my price is death! As the snake strikes, so do I!
Bro, what? Did you just teleport? Oh my god. They actually downed my berserker. Yeah, if you're gonna abuse teleportation, I'm gonna abuse sight lines.
That's for me now, a swing for the blade.
Stay the hell away from my horse. Good God. Don't mind if I do.
Cut you!
Free set Archpriest. Ooh, a good phone. Home is hell.
Die!
That you better not be unconscious. Did they knock him off the edge? No, okay. I was gonna say, dude. They just pinned him in the corner. Oh. Bro got beat so hard, chat, he doesn't want to get up. He's a little woozy. Oh no. Oh, oh no. He's a little tired, chat. Bertha, you understand. I can't believe it. That just shouldn't be a thing. Amazing how much that stuff weighs.
I have solved the first mystery. As our small fleet slid into the harbor, I immediately recognized the handiwork of the Asheronians on the stones of the small fleet. All the teams of masons who were sent to prepare the way have done a good job restoring the stone. The docks were clearly originally built by the Asheronians. We have landed on the northeastern corner of the isle, rounding a small island before coasting into the docks. From my position on deck, I could see the towering trees of the forest and the crumbling stone of a watchtower in the distance. It pointed look to see the silhouette of a tower looming over the landscape, but sailor talk is not always to be trusted. When we landed, Prince Amon-Tet officially declared this to be a Stygian territory. He named the Isle of Amon-Tet, and the colony we are to establish is called New Luxor. All terrible names, to be honest. Men who have no place naming things. The Masons report that they have been working on a site further into the forest, and that we will be able to move to those lodgings soon. For now, we remain aboard the ships in the relative comfort of our cabins. The leader of the Masons, Akhote, is a solidly built man, with a friendly smile and an easy manner. When I discussed the matter of the ruins with him, he told me that the lodgings they were building for us in the city were also built upon foundations placed by somebody else. And there was another thing he mentioned, a structure, unlike the others, in perfect condition, made of a metal that he had never encountered. That steel tools do not even leave a mark on its surface. He simply calls it the vault. And it is this, more than anything,
thought the river's shallow enough that I can ride through. We can get back to base this way. What the heck was that? The Kitande. This could have also been a pretty cool spot. Part very much does remind me of Skyrim. Skyrim didn't really have redwoods, but it's just the valley with the river and all the trees. And the Bigfoots. There she is. So many carpets. So little room. What's this at? Actually got really good damage. Huh. So it's like a heavy sword slash axe. I think I had the basic armors table in the bottom here.
do like the helmet though. Is better than what I currently have. I don't know why my spawn point wasn't including that. I'm sad. We struck out on our major goal today. The only thing I can think of to do would be to just go check the Sumerian mounds. See if we can get a work of the Lost Tribe. Oh god, GSA posting. It's different. Weird. Wonder what it showed. Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder why it showed my horse with no health. Still a very cool visual that they made.
There we go. Not gonna deal with the wolves if I can help it. Not gonna deal with the whites either. Yeah, we're still having these issues with thralls. Right, Probe, you did not hit me. You literally stabbed behind me. No, you don't.
Who's there?
You picked the wrong fight.
Well, this is the guy that would have been work. Okay, chat. Fortunately, that's gonna be it for me. My companion's bugged out right now anyway, so this is probably a good stopping point. No stream tomorrow. I will be going on date night, girlfriend, and we will be headed up to Fairy Morst home for part of the move. But let me see who all's on. I see a Mr. Gotcha Caruso. Send you guys his way. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, I will be back Thursday. So, probably won't do Conan Thursday since I've done it both Monday and Tuesday. We'll see what else we do though. So, hope to see you guys for it. If you guys want to keep in touch, make sure you guys get on the Discord, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to the YouTube. You guys know, of course, follows here are always free. I will see you guys for the next one. Have a great evening and a great win. Later.